The road that lies beyond Star Citizen Alpha 4.0 remains rather vague, as roadmap cards tend to come and go at an unusually erratic pace. Among some of those new cards that have been added recently in Star Citizen Alpha 4.1 is Space Station Cargo Decks, currently standing at 6 tasks completed out of 16. People of the verse, welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator, and today we will focus on what the devs seem to have in store for the future of the trading profession and the direction it is going to take. Now, as of Star Citizen Alpha 3.9, trade is still at its infancy stage, despite having been there since the release of Star Citizen Alpha 3.0 a little bit over 2 years ago. It basically consists of going to various stations, landing zones, and outposts, buying commodities at the cheapest price, and selling off where you can sell your commodities at the best price. And while that sounds already good enough, I mean, that's how it's been in Elite Dangerous for years now, it appears that this is not enough for the ever dissatisfied Chris Roberts, who always wants to push his baby as forward as possible regarding every single possible aspect. And while I would see that as a drawback or feature creep, I'm personally loving it. I'm here for the long run, and this is what makes this project so special, at least in my eyes. So, what can we expect from those upcoming cargo decks? Well, we know that there is going to be a shop where traders will be able to buy some dedicated merchandise, and we will be able to rent cargo ships. I really hope that we'll finally be able to rent caterpillars and other large trade ships. I mean, there are some obvious concerns that this is going to further ruin the economy and dry supplies from the different outposts furthermore. I want to believe that by Star Citizen Alpha 4.0, we will already have the birth of a dynamic economy thanks to the NPC scheduler, which could implement Tier 0 of Quanta. This is obviously pure speculation at this stage, but I can't imagine CIG letting the economy remain at the state it currently is. It needs a massive update, and with Quanta well on the way and these economy-based updates, I would not be surprised if that's something that we should expect in Star Citizen Alpha 4.1. Now, what really excites me in the post about those cargo decks are the possibility to rent space. One of the most annoying, and it's not really annoying because you really get to experience the various locations that have been made for us in the verse, is that you have to go to the heart of various landing zones to sell your commodities, either the CBD at Lorville or the TDDs at Area 18 or New Babbage. And it just takes a long time to commute there. If there could be some actual space that we could rent to put cargo in, we could buy a lot of commodities, way more than we could ship, then store them where we want to sell them until our cargo decks run dry, and then sell everything at the TDD or CBD. That would save us, I think, a lot of time. This is somewhat something that you can already do if you have multiple ships. You can just pick another ship when you arrive at the landing zone, but obviously not everyone has 2 caterpillars and a Karak, so it's not a technique that has been accessible to everyone, unfortunately. And I believe that cargo decks are going to remedy that and give more options to traders when it comes to how they are going to be able to handle their business. Speaking of cargo decks, today's Patreon question is related to the topic, so that's really appropriate. And Content Carrot asks, do you think we will be able to work in the cargo decks doing manual labor alongside NPCs? Might be a great starter role to build up some alpha UEC, moving boxes by hand, or even Titan suits. And that's a great question, Carrot. I would love it if we could do actual jobs, not just carrying boxes to a ship, but also fixing billboards, janitoring areas, or serving food. I think that it would be even more immersive, especially if you don't have any ships available, so for some reason. Now, back to your question, I don't have any idea about what Titan suits will do, but I think that having actual players working in cargo decks could open up so much for piracy, because how tempting it would be for a player to sneak into a fully loaded caterpillar and wait for the right moment to point a gun or a knife at an unsuspected pilot, which would in turn force traders to constantly hire security just in case. I love the idea. Is it something the devs have in mind? I have no idea, but I hope that they are watching because I think that this ID is pretty darn cool. But please tell me in the comments down below, do you like the ID too, or do you think that it is too much? I'd like to know your thoughts. Also, speaking of my Patreons, huge shout outs to all of you guys. As you can see, I finally got my green screen. That's right. This was my $200 goal here that we very briefly topped earlier this month, and we are down below again. But I didn't want to let you guys down. So here it is, and I'm really happy because this is really going to improve the quality of my live streams and videos. So thank you so much, guys. And as a token of my appreciation, a gift card of $100 will be giving away to anyone who backs this channel to at least $1 a month. It will take place early May. Shout out to the J-Man, who is actually the sponsor of that giveaway. Also, I'm giving away the Origin M50 with lifetime insurance to all of my subscribers who comment to any videos posted this month. So it will be a good idea to hit that subscribe button as well. And as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.